Evening. Oh, in the North Woods, in the evenings, it's really awesome to have a bonfire and thinking about fire, what ignites you, what gives you that passion for what you do. Is within your leadership, within your classroom, within your everyday life. What is that fire? What is that desire? What is that passion? When I was student teaching, my cooperating teacher told me that first and foremost, I'm an advocate for students. And I've continued with that belief and that drive throughout my educational career. Every decision that I make, every strategic move that I try to work on, the master schedule, the events that I put on, the conversations, the evaluations that I have, in the back of my mind is that I am an advocate for students. That's my fire. Disagreements that I've had with other administrators, with district personnel, with fighting for what I believe in is me being an advocate for my students. And within yoga, I also believe in being an advocate for the individuals in front of me, making sure that you are within your mind as well as your body. And so for this evening, with the fire and the lake and the sunset in our background, we're going to have our yoga plan time. We're going to pause. We are going to listen to our bodies. We are going to practice yoga through asana. And we are going to honor the light within us with namaste. So let us begin on our bellies. I'm going to face this way with the fire in the background here. And we're going to get into Sphinx pose. Having our elbows on the mat, our chest up, our chin up. Noticing a slight back bend. Breathing in through our nose and out through our nose. Inhale and turn your chin to the left. Feeling that elongation from your earlobe through your neck and down through your shoulders. And that contraction on the left side. Exhale, bring your chin back to center. And let's turn the other way, having our chin come to our right shoulder. Noticing that elongation of our neck on our left side this time. from our earlobes down through our neck to our shoulders. Breathing into that space. And at your exhale, bring your chin back to center. And we're going to tuck our chin, bringing it down to our chest, letting our neck get long from the base of our skull, through our shoulder blades, down through our lower back. Release any tightening that you're doing with your shoulders. Let your head be heavy. And at your exhale, come on back, chin right with the earth. Excellent. Let's extend our palms out to the corners of our mat, straightening our shoulders, straightening our elbows, bringing our shoulders down from our ears. A little bit more of a stress in our lower back for seal pose. Notice where you can breathe into that lower back, bringing your shoulders down away from your ears. Feel your hips dive into the earth. Excellent. And let's come back down to our elbows. We're going to bend our knees, bringing them right underneath us. We're going to do another little kind of contraction here. We're going to bring our hands onto the inside of our heels. So you want your fingers on the inside of your feet, maybe your thumbs as well. We're going to get into rabbit. I saw a bunch of rabbits hopping along the road today. Inhale, exhale, hinge forward, bringing your chest to your thighs and your forehead or the top of your head close to your knees. Maybe even the top of your head or your forehead resting on the mat, not putting pressure on your neck, just bringing that elongation and contraction. Seal pose was a pretty intense back bend, and this is more of a neck and back contraction. You might actually feel some elongation in your lower back. And find that breath. Exhale, gently rise up. Release your heels, hands on the mat. Come up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders, neck, chin, and forehead last. Let's scoot around and come down to our seat. Ooh, our flames are dying down, but that smoke is now extra helpful in keeping the mosquitoes away. So we have our legs long, and we're going to raise our arms up towards the sky and hinge forward, reaching out in front of us. Noticing our hips, our hamstrings, maybe even our inner thighs. See how far you can reach. Maybe you have a block or a bolster out in front of you, helping to support your body, getting closer to the earth. At your exhale, again, gently come on up, one vertebrae at a time. And let's bring the soles of our feet together into butterfly, holding on to our toes, keeping our back straight, chest up, shoulders down. You can put blocks underneath your knees to kind of give gravity a little bit of support. Noticing your inner thighs and your hips. And you can scoot your feet out slightly if you need to. And we're going to come forward, bringing our elbows a little closer to the earth, hinging forward. Again, letting our head be heavy, our lower back expand, noticing our inner thighs and our hips. Feeling gravity push down our knees as we are opening ourselves up to the earth. Exhale, release your toes, and let's come up gently. All right, let's find ourselves onto our mat, coming down. There we go. We're going to have the soles of our feet on our mat, knees bent. And we're going to gently lift our hips into a bridge. You can keep your forearms down on the mat. You might have a block or a bolster under your sacrum as extra support. Or you can even interlace your fingers, scooching your shoulders underneath you to give that little bit extra of a bind within that bridge. Remembering to breathe, keeping your hips up. Exhale, release your fingers and bringing your hips back down to the earth. Maybe even windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Wonderful. Let's bring those knees into our chest, hugging it out. We opened our chest and bellies, and now we're going to contract it together, maybe even massaging our sacrum, our lower back from side to side onto the earth. We're going to try a little bit of a shoulder stand. Take you where you need to. We're going to raise our legs up to the sky, having the soles of our feet touching the sky. And maybe this is where you are. Keeping our legs up, allowing for that circulation to go through your legs to your heart and back again. Or we can use the power of our forearms to help lift our lower body up, bringing our hands to the small of our back, elbows in, lifting our legs up, a little bit of a contraction in our neck and our shoulders, having the shoulder stand. These little inversions, bringing oxygen and blood through our legs to our heart and brain. And maybe even bringing our hips down, knees down, bringing our toes a little closer to the earth, hands and palms touching our mat for a plow pose. You can always have a blanket under your neck and shoulders for extra support. Maybe even getting your toes to touch the earth behind you. This is great for the digestion after a big meal. Bring your hands to your lower back. Maybe even bend your knees. And slowly bring your middle back, lower back, tailbone back down to the mat. Soles of your feet connecting to the earth. Let's cross our right ankle over our left knee. Bring that left knee into our chest, interlacing our fingers underneath that left knee. Little figure 4 here. Maybe even pushing our right knee with our right elbow to give our hamstring a little bit more sensation. Maybe we can even lift up that left foot up to the sky, stretching, pointing, flexing, pointing, flexing our feet. And bend into that knee. Release the hands. Keep that right ankle over the knee. Extend our arms out to the side. And then bring the right sole of that foot down to the left. Finding that twist. And maybe even gazing out towards our right fingertips. Excellent. At your exhale, let's bring our knees back to center Uncross that leg and then cross your left ankle over your right knee, bringing that right knee closer into the body, interlacing your fingers underneath that right knee, pushing your left knee with that left elbow to give more sensation in that hamstring. You may be lifting that right leg up to the sky, pointing and flex, pointing and flex. Exhale, bend that leg, that right leg, bring the sole of the foot down to the mat, extend your arms out to the side, and then turn that left sole down to the right, finding that twist, and maybe even gazing out towards your left fingertips. Noticing your lower back, unclenching your glutes, melting into the earth. Exhale, bring your knees back to center, uncross. Maybe bring both knees up into your chest, reach in between your legs, lifting up, grabbing onto the outer edge of your feet, coming into happy baby. Maybe even rocking from side to side, massaging your back and kidneys. And once more, straightening up our legs, maybe reaching out into our toes, or your hands can be on your mat, just giving our bodies another opportunity to allow for that blood flow through our legs, into our body, through our heart. Excellent. Release those toes and bring everything down to your mat. Palms down or up into our final Shavasana. Finding that breath. Noticing our fire within, our passions, our purpose, our why. What ignites your fire? What keeps you going when challenges arise? What makes you coming back the next day? Sure, it's not the paycheck. For me, it's the students. It's being in classrooms. It's seeing their smiling face. It's laughing at the little things that they say. It's being their advocate. That's what lights my fire. And let's return to our breath, return to our body's sensations. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Let it all out. And let's turn to either side, resting our head on our bicep. Inhale, exhale, push up into a gentle seated position. Oh, here we go. Raise our arms up overhead. Bring in all the positive energy of nature, of your passions and purpose, the fire that ignites you in all that you do, and bring it down to your center. May your heart be open, your mind be clear, and your body at ease. Namaste.